World's famous.
Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. As you can see, my hair is a little bit different, and I want to tell you guys how I made my crochet braids last for over a month. I installed these June 8th to be exact, and today is July 29th, so it's been quite a while. But as you can see, I switched it up a bit. I cut it, obviously, so I just want to talk about how I did it, how I kept it looking nice, well, decent. And if you're interested, keep watching. So first, I'm going to review the hair that I had in. It was Freetress Presto Curl, and it's mostly what's in my hair. I actually do have two other Freetress type of hairs, I should say, in my head, but I'll talk about those later. So the Presto Curl is really nice. I love it. How I maintained it, I just pineapple it at night and put a bonnet over the puff and wrap a scarf around the rest of my head and go to sleep. I will say I was kind of slacking with maintaining it, I guess I should say. Like sometimes I would just go to bed with just my hair out and not wrap it up in any kind of thing, and that would make it frizzy a lot more than I wanted it to be, so that was kind of my fault. And also I went on vacation and decided I'd just go on the beach, not put my hair up or anything, just go in the water with my hair like this. And you know, it was fine, the curls stayed and everything. But once I was done with vacation and got home, like I noticed my hair was like really dry and really matted. And I think going in the water with my hair out didn't help at all. So I had to cut it. So as you can see, I like cut my hair into kind of like a bob. Mostly the back is cut because that's where most of the matting was. I cut off a whole lot, like in the back here got cut off. It filled like a whole plastic ShopRite bag. That's how much hair I cut off. I did it by just going through each part, ripping the hair apart if I had to get to a clean, fresh part that I can just work with one corn row at a time by like separating, cutting, spraying the hair with water, and doing whatever I had to do to make the curls look nice again. And I did add more hair. I'm going to show you guys how I did that. So in my last video, I did say that I had Presto Curl and Go-Go Curl in my hair, and that was still the case. But instead of ordering more Go-Go Curl in the color 30 to like add more hair in like the front where my hair was growing out, I decided I'd just see what I'd have at home first, and I ended up finding Freetress Barbadian braid in 1B, I believe this is. And I was just like a little iffy about it because I'm like, oh, that's way darker than the 30. I don't know if I could pull it off. But I did have enough of it to put a few strands throughout my head, so I said, whatever, let me just try it because this hair is starting to look a mess and I need it to last up to a certain point. So I took the Barbadian braid. Mind you, like all of these curls are different according to Freetress. They're all different curls, but you know, when you put it in, it kind of looks the same. But I actually like that they're different curls because when you think about it, hair like this, like the curls aren't all perfect. They all don't have like a perfect curl pattern. All of them, some are probably more perfect than others, some look different than others. So I kind of like that I have like 3 different types of curls going on in here. I think it helps it look realistic. So, as I was saying, my hair was growing out a lot and is still, as you can see. So I got the Barbadian braid and started putting it in the front of my head. And I actually also cut out some strands of hair as well. Like, I would take out some by the knot. Some strands just were like really matted and couldn't be fixed with water or mousse or gel. Like, they just needed to come out. So in the front, at least, I like chose my favorite part, which is a side part, and I just took out some knots where some hairs were just matted beyond, they just weren't fixable. Okay, so I cut those out, and then I still had plenty of the color 30 left in Presto Curl. So I replaced those ones that I cut out with that a bit, and I also put a stopping point right here, because when I started out with these, I had the rows going like all the way to the back of my head, and I just flipped the hairs to hide those. But I actually looped this Barbadian braid strand. I looped it through 2 cornrows, these 2, and then tightened it, and so it kind of joined them together so that it would stop and wouldn't go all the way back. And that also kind of helped it look a bit neater and more put together. So yeah, I did all of that, and I'm also going to show you guys how I managed to like control my new growth, because I have a lot of it. Like, my cornrows are just like floating about now because there's so much new hair growing underneath it. So what I did was took my crochet hook and let me just get up in the camera here. Hi. And let's see if I can find somewhere where it's pretty out there. Here I have like a lot of new growth and like hair just out there. So what I do is I take my crochet hook, put it through, put the hairs in the hook, close it, and then pull it through underneath my cornrow and just kind of tuck it away. And I've been doing that for a few weeks now, just neatening up the front where my part is mostly. Like, I don't really care about the size too much because it's hidden. So I've been doing that, and then what I'd also do is use Shea Moisture's Hold and Shine spray. I love it. It smells so good. I'd also use that and spray it on there. And it would keep the hair from like frizzing back out and keep it shiny as well, so that it keeps up with, because even though my hair got dull, it still has a little bit of shine to it, so I want my hair to also look a bit shiny as well, so it looks more realistic, of course. And now I'll show you guys how I add new hair. And this is also how I install my hair throughout my whole head. So for those of you who want me to do a video on that, pay attention, okay? So here's my Barbadian braid strand. Again, this is the hair that I complained about in my last video that would get really frizzy, and it still does no matter what I do. So I'm just going to separate it as best as I can. With these types of curls, sometimes separating it is a bit of a hassle, but oh gosh. Oh, there we go. So here's what I'm going to be working with. I'm just going to spray it a bit with the Hold and Shine, and then just do that. I can't really like say it, but it's visual. You can see what I'm doing right here. Just trying to curl them back together, make the strands come back as one. And going to take this and put this right here where I tucked in the extra hair. So I'm going to take my crochet hook and put it through there. Going to take my hair and put it on the hook like so. Close the latch like that. Pull it through. Unhook it. And then I loop it through about once, twice, 3 times so that it's secure, especially since it's in the front. And then there you go. That's how I did it. You just go closer so you can see. So when I'm done with that, I just take some scissors. I know I should really use hair cutting scissors, but when I cut my hair, I used these little dainty silver scissors that I actually use to trim my eyebrows. So yeah, you don't have to do that. I would suggest using hair scissors meant for cutting hair. They're much better with that. And just cut it anywhere, really, just to the length of what my hair is now. And that's it. And yeah, that's how I added the hair throughout my whole head. And that's how I install it as well. Just 1 or 2, 3 times with looping it, and then just tie it and you're good to go, pretty much.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to put me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacy family, playing city like a panda. Going like I got my time. Honey killers on their hands. Legacy family, playing city family. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Ain't on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. Open killers understand.